Hi, I have an Indesit IDS 105 Slimline dishwasher and it has stopped working. The first green light on the panel just flashes. I think that it is the washing cycle light, and it keeps making a noise like it is draining the machine, but it does not go through the cycle.
Welcome, my name is XXXXX I will be helping you with your problem today. If anything isn't clear, please just ask me. Sorry for the delay in replying, I only just came online and saw your question. Are you still looking for help with this? Please just use the reply button to contact me. It sounds like it is in flood mode. When you tipped it back, how much water came out? When you turn it on now, is there a pump constantly running? Thanks, Rob.
Hi, Rob. Yep, that's what I thought from reading some previous problems people have had. When I tipped it back, he had a towel underneath, and I suppose I was expected a lot of water. There was some, but not excessive. But then I guess that I am not sure how much I should have been expecting. Yes, when you turn it on now, the pump is constantly running, to the point where I have had to turn it off overnight. Rich.
Hi Rich, thanks. Okay, if any water came out at all, then the machine is in flood mode. Pull the machine out again and put a towel down, tilt machine back at 45 degrees. Water will come out the back. The machine should now be reset. If this reoccurs, you have a leak and will need to find it and rectify it. Make sure you tilt it back as far as possible to get all the water out. If you need more help, please just ask me. In the meantime, can I ask you to take a moment and rate my response? Please use the smiley faces, which you should now see. Please remember you are rating me personally, not the website or the problems you have had with this machine. If you need to ask me anything after rating, please just follow the link in the welcome email. Thanks, Rob.
Hi, Rob. Thanks for replying. On the back of you saying it sounded flooded, I have done the tilt back again, and this time no water came out. I tried to take the panels off to see inside for water, but couldn't work out how to get them off completely. I got my hand inside to have feel, and on the bottom of the machine was bone dry. Should I have been able to feel water if it was flooded? Thanks, Rich.
Hi Rich, there is a float device which rises on the water in the base. When there is a flood, this switches on the drain pump constantly. You seem to have cleared the water, but the float appears to have not reset. Remove the lower and rear kick panels and you should be able to see it. Make sure it's in the lowered position. If you raise it, it should click. Let me know what you find, Rob.
Hi, Rob. Thanks for your help. Sorry this is going on a bit. I really don't think that this is the problem. I have just taken the bottom of the machine off. There is a plastic plate on the bottom through which you access the stuff in the bottom, not by taking off the kick panels, which seem to be pretty much unmovable. When I removed the plastic plate, there was not water in the machine. It was bone dry with a spider in there. I found what I think is the float switch, a blue plastic thing with a bit of polystyrene in the middle. Again, this was bone dry and no appearance that there has been any water in it at all. I think that the towel before may have been wet from the fact that I took of the inlet pipe as well to see if it was blocked. Looking in the bottom of the machine, it is so dry that I can't imagine that it has been flooded at any point. Is there anything else that I can try, please? Thanks, Rich.
Hi Rich, okay, so, if no water came out, let's try something else. Just make sure that the polystyrene float is down. Did it click as you raised it and again when you lowered it? Pour a bowl of water into the machine. Start any new cycle. The discharge pump should run for about a minute. It should then stop and the water should start to enter. As soon as you hear this, open the door. Has the water been pumped away? Also, how old is this, please? Thanks, Rob.
Hi Rob, the float definitely clicked when I pushed it up and down. I have poured a bowl of water into the machine, but I can't start a cycle because as soon as I put the power onto the machine the light is flashing and the drain pump kicks in, and so it is not possible to start a cycle. Incidentally, the water that I put in myself does get drained away. The machine is about 3 years old. Thanks, Rich.
Rich, great. Can you tell me the name of the light that flashes? Also, does it flash and then pause then flash again? If so, how many times? Rob.
Hi Rob, there are 3 lights and it is the one on the far left. It is the light which first comes on when you put a wash cycle on, and I think it means the washing cycle light. The one to the right of it, which is the middle light, has a sign which like a sun, which I am assuming is the drying phase. It is just the left one which flashes. It is constantly flashing, no pauses, Rich.
Hi Rich, I think this is going to be bad news. Sorry, that fault scenario is not listed. Along with the other tests we have done, I would suspect it's the main board giving this trouble. Unfortunately, there is no way for you to test this complex board. I would suggest getting a fixed price quote for this repair, as this would include all parts, and the board is very expensive. Let me have your postcode and I'll check for you. Thanks, Rob.
Okay, thanks Rob, that is typical for us lol. Postcode is BS44HL. Thanks, Rich.
Hi Rich, okay. The price is £125, which includes the call out, all labor, all parts and the VAT, so at least you know where you stand. If you'd like to book this, please call British Gas, who run this scheme, on 0800 and they will make an appointment. If you need more help, please just ask. In the meantime, can I ask you to take a moment and rate my response? Please use the smiley faces, which you should now see. Please remember you are rating me personally, not the website or the problems you have had with this machine. If you need to ask me anything after rating, please just follow the link in the welcome email. Thanks, Rob.
Hi Rob, thanks for your help. I really appreciate the time you have taken today. Rich.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.